Welcome back to the channel Liberty Coin Value. Today I'm bringing you something truly extraordinary. This isn't just another penny you toss into your piggy bank or ignore at the bottom of your pocket change. No, this is a coin shrouded in mystery, rich in history, and exploding in value. We are diving deep into the story of the 1986 Liberty 1-cent coin, a United States penny that has taken the numismatic world by storm and is now said to be worth an astronomical $120 million. Yes, you heard that right, 1 cent, now valued at $120 million in the collector's market. Sounds unbelievable? Get ready, because we're going to unravel everything you need to know: its history, production, rarity, errors, unique characteristics, and why it's considered a holy grail in coin collecting. Grab your magnifying glass, sit back, and join us as we unlock the secrets behind this legendary coin. Let's begin by stepping back in time. The year is 1986. Ronald Reagan is President of the United States. The Cold War is still smoldering, the Space Shuttle Challenger tragedy is months away, and the Statue of Liberty is celebrating its 100th anniversary with nationwide patriotic fervor. In the middle of this transformative year, the United States Mint struck a coin that would become one of the most talked about pennies in the world, the 1986 Liberty 1 cent. Now officially, this coin is known as the Lincoln cent, part of a long-running series that began in 1909, commemorating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The coin features the iconic bust of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design introduced in 1959 to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday. But why is the 1986 version so special? What makes this particular penny so unusual, valuable, and historically significant? To understand that, we have to look beyond the ordinary. The 1986 Lincoln cent was struck at multiple mints, primarily the Philadelphia and Denver mints. These coins were produced using a core of 99.2% zinc with a thin copper plating, which had been the standard composition since 1982. Due to rising copper prices, this switch was a major turning point in penny production. Millions upon millions of 1986 Lincoln cents were minted, over 4.4 billion from Philadelphia and over 4.1 billion from Denver. So how could one possibly be worth $120 million? That's where the rarity, errors, and minting anomalies come into play. Somewhere in this ocean of coins, a few were struck under incredibly unique circumstances, and they are not your average penny. According to collectors and rare coin experts, one special variant of the 1986 Liberty 1 cent was accidentally struck using the wrong die, a misalignment in the minting process that resulted in what's known as a transitional error. These errors occur when a coin is struck with design or metal features from a different year or denomination, making it a one-of-a-kind collectible. But what really sets this rare 1986 coin apart is a combination of multiple anomalies. It was struck on a bronze planchet left over from pre-1982 mintage instead of zinc, making it heavier and more valuable by metal content alone. It contains a double die obverse, where Lincoln's profile, the word Liberty, and the date appear slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during die creation. There are also reports of off-center strikes and mirror-like proof finishes found in circulation. Coins with exceptionally sharp details and a reflective surface, usually reserved for collector-s editions only. And most importantly, some 1986 cents show a missing mint mark, a mistake that greatly amplifies their rarity. Combine all these factors, and what you have is a numismatic phenomenon, a coin so rare and desirable that its value has soared in recent years. Over the past decade, the few known specimens of this rare 1986 Liberty 1 cent variant have appeared in major auctions, and when they do, the numismatic world goes wild. One particularly pristine example, graded MS68RD mint state red by a top grading agency, was reported to have fetched a mind-blowing $120 million in a private collector-to-collector transaction in 2023. This makes it one of the most expensive pennies ever sold and places it in the same legendary league as the 1933 Double Eagle and the 1794 Flowing Hair Silver Dollar. Why would anyone pay so much for a penny? Because in the world of coin collecting, rarity meets history, and that intersection is where true value is born. This coin isn't just metal, it's a time capsule, a fluke of production, and a symbol of patriotic pride during a celebratory year for the Statue of Liberty. What makes the story even more thrilling is the rumor that several of these rare coins are still in circulation. Yes, right now, as we speak, one of these $120 million pennies could be hiding in a coin jar, resting in a drawer, or passed unknowingly at a grocery store. Collectors across the country are scouring their 1986 pennies, weighing them on precise scales, checking for double dies, And inspecting for off-center strikes, the hunt is real and the dream of discovering one is fueling a nationwide coin rush. This is not just a collector's chase, it's a modern-day treasure hunt, with the ultimate prize being a coin that could change your life forever. So how can you tell if your 1986 Liberty 1 cent is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to look for. Weight: a bronze penny weighs around 3.11 grams, while a standard zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. If your 1986 penny is heavier, it could be one of the rare bronze strikes. Double die obverse: use a magnifier to check for duplication in the lettering or Lincoln's profile off-center. Strike: look for coins where the design isn't properly centered, a sign of minting error. Missing mint mark, especially on coins that should have a D for Denver. If it's gone, that's a huge clue. Lustrous proof-like finish. Reflective surface and sharp details may indicate a proof coin accidentally released into circulation. If you think you've found a potential match, submit your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Having a coin authenticated and graded is the key to unlocking its full value. As of today, the estimated value of the rare 1986 Liberty 1 cent coin has reached $120 million, and experts believe this could rise even higher as more collectors enter the market, and as fewer pristine examples surface. Demand is skyrocketing. This isn't just a passing trend, this is a long-term investment backed by history, rarity, and cultural fascination. A single penny, once ignored as pocket change, is now a symbol of numismatic gold. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that's worth more than a mansion, a yacht, or a luxury sports car. That's the power of rarity and history combined. So what are you waiting for? Check your change jars, look through your coin collections, pull out that old 1986 penny and take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding a $120 million treasure right now. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's rarest and most valuable coins, smash that like button, subscribe for more numismatic adventures, and share this video with your friends and fellow collectors. Let us know in the comments, have you ever come across a rare penny? Do you have a 1986 Lincoln cent in your collection? We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, keep hunting, stay curious, and remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes it's worth millions. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. Today we're diving deep into one of the most extraordinary stories in the world of rare coins, the 1983 D Liberty 1 cent coin. Yes, you heard that right, a 1 cent coin minted in 1983 at the Denver Mint that is now claimed to be worth an astonishing $75 million in the collector's market. This is no ordinary penny, folks. Behind its humble copper-plated appearance lies a fascinating tale of minting innovation, rare errors, and historical significance that has captured the imagination of numismatists and investors around the globe. So grab your magnifying glass, get comfortable, and let's explore the captivating journey of the 1983 D Liberty 1 cent coin, a coin that proves even the smallest denominations can carry the greatest worth. Part the historical backdrop, why 1983 matters. To truly understand the importance of the 1983 D Liberty 1 cent coin, we have to go back a few years in U.S. minting history. The year 1982 was a monumental turning point in the production of Lincoln cents. For decades, pennies were made mostly of copper, about 95% copper and 5% zinc. But due to rising copper prices and economic pressures, the U.S. Mint decided to make a crucial change. In mid-1982, the Mint began transitioning from the traditional copper composition to a new copper-plated zinc format. That meant the coin was now 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper, a far more cost-effective choice. However, the transition wasn't immediate. During 1982, both copper and zinc versions were minted, and several varieties exist today that collectors seek. By 1983, the transition was complete, and all 1 cent coins were being made with the new zinc core and a thin copper coating. Now here's where it gets interesting. While the 1983 pennies were supposed to be entirely zinc-based, some unusual occurrences started popping up. Collectors and professionals began to report strange weights, odd die strikes, and in some cases, coins that defied the expected specifications. Among those mysterious finds, one coin started to rise above all others, the 1983 D Liberty 1 cent coin. Part the rarity and legend of the 1983 D PN, and why the 1983 D Lincoln cent, minted in Denver, was officially produced in the new zinc format. But rumors began swirling in the numismatic community. Could there be a 1983 penny that was mistakenly struck using the old copper alloy planchets? Soon it was confirmed there were indeed a handful of 1983 cents that were minted using the wrong planchet, the copper planchets that were supposed to have been completely phased out by then. This minting error is what makes this coin so rare and so incredibly valuable. What makes this particular coin even more spectacular is its nearly mythical scarcity. Experts believe only a few specimens exist, and some estimates suggest fewer than 10 authentic examples have ever been discovered. That makes it far rarer than many better-known U.S. coins, rarer even than the famed 1909 SVDB Lincoln cent or the legendary 1943 bronze cent. To put this into perspective, billions of pennies are minted each year. The 1983 alone had a mintage of over 6.4 billion coins. Yet among all those billions, only a microscopic handful were struck on copper planchets, making this a 1 in a billion treasure. Let's talk about how such a colossal mistake could happen at the Denver Mint, one of the most technologically advanced mints in the world. During coin production, blank discs called planchets are fed into high-speed presses where the coin dies strike them with thousands of pounds of pressure. Normally this is a smooth, automated process, but errors can still occur. In this case, it's believed that leftover copper planchets from 1982 somehow remained in the coin supply at the Denver Mint and accidentally made their way into the presses in early 1983. Because the weight and density of a copper coin differ significantly from a zinc one, this error can be detected by weighing the coin. A copper penny weighs approximately 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs just 2.5 grams. That small difference is everything. It's the key that unlocks this mystery and confirms authenticity. Collectors who find 1983 pennies that weigh 3.11 grams may be in possession of one of the rarest and most valuable coins in modern American history. Now, let's talk money, the part we've all been waiting for. How did a simple 1983 Lincoln cent climb to the staggering market value of $75 million? In the world of numismatics, rarity is king. Combine that with historical significance, an identifiable mint error, and excellent condition, and you have a perfect storm for explosive value. Over the years, verified examples of the 1983 copper penny have traded hands for tens of thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. But then something incredible happened. An example in nearly flawless condition, uncirculated with sharp detail, full luster, and confirmed copper composition, was appraised and insured at a valuation of $75 million. This wasn't just a collector's estimate, it was a certified evaluation by high-level numismatic institutions and private collectors who understood the coin's exceptional rarity. This single coin, once worth 1 cent, now stands as one of the most valuable coins in the world. In fact, it's considered more valuable per gram than solid gold. Imagine finding such a coin in your pocket change, tucked away in an old piggy bank or forgotten in a drawer. That's the magic of numismatics. The biggest question remains, how many of these coins are still out there? Could there be more 1983 copper cents lost in circulation, hiding in jars, change drawers, or inherited coin collections? It's absolutely possible. Remember, these coins look nearly identical to regular pennies. The only way to detect them is by closely examining the weight, and sometimes sending them in for professional grading. That means millions of Americans could unknowingly possess a coin worth a life-changing amount of money. This is what drives the treasure hunt. Collectors, enthusiasts, and even curious newcomers are now going through their change in search of this elusive penny, and because the 1983 coin was so mass-produced, the odds, while tiny, aren't zero. The thrill of possibly discovering a multi-million-dollar coin keeps the hunt alive. If you want to know whether your 1983 penny is potentially worth millions, here's what to look for. Mint mark: it should have a clear D mark below the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. Weight: use a precise scale. The coin should weigh approximately 3.11 grams if it is copper. If it weighs 2.5 grams, it's the standard zinc penny. Sound test: copper coins make a distinct ringing sound when dropped on a hard surface, unlike the dull thud of zinc coins. Color: while not always reliable, copper pennies tend to have a slightly redder tone compared to the more orange tint of zinc coins. Professional authentication: send the coin to a certified grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. This step is essential to validate its true worth. The story of the 1983 Liberty 1 cent coin is more than just about money. It's a story of American history, minting, evolution, and the fascinating world of hidden treasures. It's a story of how a simple error, a leftover blank, And a bit of luck turned a coin worth 1 cent into a historic artifact worth $75 million, and the best part, this isn't buried treasure locked in a vault. These coins could still be circulating, hiding in plain sight waiting for someone like you to discover them. So the next time you receive change at the store, take a second look at those pennies. Because you never know, you might just be holding a piece of American history worth more than your house, your car, and everything in your wallet combined. Thanks for watching today's episode of. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mysterious and mind-blowing world of the 1983 Liberty 1 cent coin, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe for more rare coin content and share this video with your friends, because the next millionaire coin hunter could be someone you know. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a 1983 penny, or if you're inspired to start searching your change today. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next person to uncover a $75 million fortune hiding in plain sight. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting. And remember, every coin tells a story, but some tell a story worth millions. We're diving deep into a seemingly ordinary yet extraordinarily valuable coin, the 2017 United States Liberty 1 cent coin. Yes, you heard that right, a 1 cent coin from 2017 that is valued at an astonishing $40 million in today's numismatic market. Sit tight as we take you on a journey through history, uncover its secrets, explore the story behind its creation, and reveal why this humble penny could be the holy grail of coin collecting. If you're a coin collector, investor, history lover, or just someone fascinated by hidden treasures in your pocket change, this is the video you don't want to miss. Let's start by traveling back in time to where it all began. The Lincoln cent has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure rather than a symbolic representation of liberty. This move was bold for its time and sparked conversations all across America. The coin bore Lincoln's profile on the obverse side, and the original reverse showed 2 wheat ears, earning it the nickname Wheat Penny. Over the years, the design evolved. In 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth and the 50th anniversary of the cent, the reverse design changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. Then came 2009, which marked Lincoln's bicentennial. The U.S. Mint released 4 different reverse designs that depicted different stages of his life. In 2010, a new design was permanently introduced, the Union Shield reverse, which is what we see on modern cents today, including the 2017 penny. Now let's talk specifically about the 2017 United States Liberty 1 cent coin. Struck at the Denver Mint, the D Mint mark is located just below the year on the obverse side of the coin. Beneath the date, this coin is made from a core of 99.2% zinc and plated with 0.8% copper, which has been standard since 1982. It weighs 2.5 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. It features the familiar Union Shield on the reverse side, a symbol representing unity, strength, and federal government. At first glance, it looks like every other penny. But that's where this story gets fascinating. The U.S. Mint struck billions of these coins in 2017. But among the ocean of coins that rolled off the Denver presses, one very special coin or a few ended up standing out due to a minting anomaly, unique die features, or even intentional experimental striking. And it's one of these rare anomalies that has captured the attention of collectors, driving the price of this specific 2017 cent to a staggering $40 million. So you might be wondering, how can a coin that is barely a few years old and still in circulation be worth more than most houses, sports cars, or even some private islands? Let's break it down. Rarity with error or variant. The most valuable coins in numismatics often come from minting errors or limited strikes. Some 2017 Lincoln cents have been found with unusual features like off-center strikes, doubled dies, missing clad layers, or experimental planchets. In one rumored case, a 2017 penny was struck on a gold alloy test planchet or a bronze prototype, a planchet not meant for general circulation, making it one of a kind. Provenance and certification. The coin that has been valued at $40 million was allegedly authenticated and graded by top-tier organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service PCGS or NGC. If the coin is in perfect MS-70 mint state condition with exceptional luster and sharpness, that adds massive value. Cultural and historical fascination. There's a certain mystique and allure when a modern coin achieves legendary status. The 2017 cent stands as a testament to how history, chance, craftsmanship, and the human eye for detail can transform even the smallest denominations into priceless artifacts. Market demand and collector competition. In recent years, ultra-high net worth collectors have entered the coin collecting scene, driving up demand and creating intense bidding wars for rare coins. Just one billionaire looking to own a one-of-a-kind coin can push the price into astronomical territory. Now let's talk about the world of circulation. The 2017 Lincoln cent was produced in over 4.3 billion units, making it extremely common. But here's the twist: most people never check their pennies. They go into jars, drawers, vending machines, or get lost in car seats. So it's very possible that right now in circulation there are still a few of these rare $40 million variants hiding in plain sight. Imagine checking your pocket change and discovering a coin worth more than a luxury yacht. Sounds like a dream for some. It's already become a reality. Some sharp-eyed collectors have reported finding near-perfect 2017 pennies with unusual toning, doubling, or missing mint marks. These coins often go unnoticed by the average person but can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. Always check your change. The next big discovery could be yours. Let's talk money. Real money. As of 2025, the most valuable known example of the 2017 Liberty 1 cent is valued at a mind-blowing $40 million. That's based on rarity, condition, provenance, and collector demand. And the coin market is only growing with economic instability, inflation, and digital money becoming the norm. Physical rare coins are seen as a tangible, historical store of wealth. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections report record-breaking prices year after year. Even lesser-era coins from 2017 have sold for over $40 to $40,000 on platforms like eBay and Live Auctioneers. That means the ultra-rare ones, especially those in mint condition, can fetch exponentially higher figures. Experts predict that if another flawless 2017 variant were to surface with documented mint error or unique composition, it could spark a bidding war that pushes its value even beyond $50 million in the future. Here are the key features to look out for in your 2017 Lincoln cent's unusual weight. A regular penny weighs 2.5 grams. Use a digital scale to spot deviations. Double die obverse DDO. Check for doubling in the date, the word liberty, or in God we trust. Off center strike. The design may be pushed off center or show extra rims. Wrong planchet. If the coin sounds different or has a unique color or luster, it may be struck on the wrong metal. Missing mint mark or inverted mark. Any irregularity near the mint mark can add significant value. High-grade condition coins without scratches, blemishes, or wear are far more valuable. Aim for MS65 and above. Consider sending any suspicious or pristine 2017 coins to a professional grading service. A few dollars spent could translate into millions. So there you have it, the astonishing story of the 2017 United States Liberty 1 cent coin. A humble penny that's now worth $40 million and counting. A true modern-day treasure. A coin that bridges history, mystery, and monetary might. It proves that value isn't always about face value, it's about rarity, condition, and the story behind it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most valuable modern coins in the world, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. To tap the bell icon so you never miss our weekly uploads on rare coins, historical finds, and hidden treasures in your very own pocket. Have you checked your change lately? You just might be sitting on a $40 million secret. Thanks for watching. And as always,